Libra, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy. Let's see what's happening in your world. All right, Libra. I get you have a lot to say, but let's see if we can get one card. Tell me about your past. Okay, this is really interesting. So I'm getting a lot of twos, which is all about harmony and balance. It's the essence of your sign. So let's see, what is influencing the situation externally? So what else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? I actually really like to see that in your outcome, and I'll explain why here in a minute. Yeah, closure, the world. There's something here, in order to get yourself into some sort of balance, there's something here that you need to let go of. You are, and I can pick up this energy really clearly, and it shows up in your reading just as clearly, that you're doing some work on yourself right now. The work that you're doing, so we have the Ten of Wands, it's influenced by the Three of Swords. So there's some sort of ending or something as it relates to a relationship that you do need to heal from. This indicates to me that you're doing a lot of work right now on this healing energy, moving past it, letting go of it, not letting it kind of continue to fester within inside you. You are going to have a choice that you need to make, and it does relate to the release that needs to happen here. I'm going to get why, only because there's like a hesitation that I'm picking up on. So in the past energy, we have the Seven of Cups, which indicates that you were very confused. You weren't really sure which way to go. Okay, that actually relates back to that Two of Swords. You need to figure out your path forward. We have the Two of Pentacles showing up in your strength position. So prioritizing what matters does come easier to you than it would any other sign, because you're really trying to prioritize what's the most meaningful thing here. What is it that you truly want? That's what's really practical too. That's what you're trying to prioritize. And then in the near future, we have the Two of Wands. So the only two that is missing here is the Two of Cups. And so with the Two of Wands, you do see the potential in a situation. You do understand what path you need to go down. So that Two of Wands is about making a decision. So where there was indecision, you are going to be making one here. And when I look at these external influences, like how the universe is shaping the situation, so I am getting the Eight of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. This is you doing the work that you need to do in order to heal. So there was some sort of painful ending, probably one that maybe carried a lot of responsibility, something along those lines, something where it really weighed you down. And so now you're actively doing this work, but it feels like you're doing a lot of work all at once. You're really almost diving right in, devoting a lot of effort and energy into it in order to be able to move through it. I don't know why I'm getting this like sense of urgency that you just want to get it done. Sitting in your hopes or fears, I'm getting the Star card. This is about healing. It's exactly what you're trying to do. And the Five of Pentacles is showing up here in your potential outcome. So whatever it is that you need to leave behind could be a specific person. It doesn't necessarily just have to do with the feelings connected to the past or whatever it was that you went through. This is about releasing it. That Five of Pentacles is about leaving something out in the cold. So let's get some additional details here. Tell me about the Ten of Wands with the Three of Swords. The Moon. This is what you're prioritizing right now, is your emotions. You're really focused on your emotional well-being. There's something really disconnected and keeping you out of alignment, and it has to do with your emotions. There's something where you're not grounded emotionally, and that's really what you're moving towards. And so you're putting in a lot of effort and energy into it because you're tired of dealing with it. You don't want to keep feeling like, I'm just going to say, cry at the drop of a hat. I mean, you just don't want to be in that type of energy. And so you're really putting in the effort here. So tell me about the Two of Swords the Fool. You do need to make a direction about your path forward, but there's something significant about this with the butterflies showing up. There is transformation connected to it. Whatever it is you're leaving behind, it might feel uncomfortable in a sense because it's something that's very familiar to you. That's what that Fool card is telling me, that it would be very familiar to you, and the new direction that you're going, or the path that's opening up for you here, does require you to take some sort of active step here, make a decision to move forward, because it's going to be different, so it does feel uncomfortable. With the Seven of Cups, I'm getting the High Priestess. That's interesting. So the heartbreak and the pain connected to the past could have had to do with feeling like you were an option to somebody here. So if you were in some sort of relationship and felt like either you weren't a priority or that person was juggling multiple people, that could definitely be coming to the surface, or did in the past. High Priestess, you might have realized it at the time or recognized the truth of the situation, but it was a secret that this other person was keeping. If it doesn't have to do with a third-party situation, and honestly, I'd be a little surprised that it doesn't, because I have the Seven of Cups here, which is all about options, and I have the Three of Swords, which can also represent a third-party situation. If that's not the case at all, this clarity that you were lacking in the past really kind of sparked this entire transformation, because you want clarity. You want to be able to make a decision to move forward. You didn't want to sit in this energy of feeling out of balance. With the Two of Pentacles, I'm getting the Seven of Pentacles. Exactly. So when it comes to what matters to you, so in this deck here, you can see that the person has priority high, priority low, and so you know exactly what it is that you need to invest in. That's your strength here, and right now what you're investing in is yourself. You're doing a lot of work on yourself right now. With the Two of Wands, I'm getting the Page of Pentacles. I love this. So you can see the potential in a situation. You're making a decision here, and what you're doing is coming up with some sort of action plan, maybe having some conversations with other people as it relates to, okay, well, what are my next steps? What do I need to do here? With the Ten of Swords, I'm getting the Star. So Star's out here twice. This is all about healing. It's also going after exactly what you want. With the Eight of Pentacles, I'm getting the Page of Swords. This is what you're doing. You're actively working to release either a person or a situation here. That's exactly what you're doing. You're moving on. With the Star of the Ace of Cups, because that's what you want. You want a new beginning here. So with the Fool, the Ace of Cups, in fact, we have the World. I mean, the World and the Fool. The World is the last card of the major arcana. The Fool is the first. And so what you're really looking for is closing out that chapter, putting it behind you, starting something new that aligns with your emotions. It's something that you truly want here, because it does look like you're trying to get yourself back into some sort of emotional balance so that you could try a relationship with another person or move in a different direction, where you could be open to making an offer to somebody, receiving an offer from somebody. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands. Okay, I love the Queen of Wands showing up here. Male or female, it's just the energy of the card. But the Queen of Wands indicates either you're leaving behind a fire sign, which could be the case, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But probably more realistically, these are the actions that you're taking because you're doing all of this work on yourself. And so you are leaving this behind. You're ready for your next steps. So Libra, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.